All right, perfect. So once again, guys, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Impact Agency. Thank you, Jermaine Clifford, for allowing me to do this. We are going to be getting this started. This is the new agent orientation. So for those of you guys who are already contracted, this is pretty much for you guys. Anyone that has already gone through contracting, anyone that has already requested contracts and they're writing numbers from the insurance companies, this is the place to be. The idea behind this meeting tonight is to make sure that all of you guys have all the tools available to go out and write business within the next few days. So we're going to take the next couple of days to go through a few things, what we call a knowledge library, which is the most important thing that we're going to be speaking tonight about. And then on Monday, that you're able to plug into a local office, whatever you are, and be able to get on the phones, be able to book some appointments, and be able to run some business if you're available on either Tuesday or Wednesday, okay? We're also gonna be talking about being able to do this from home, being able to do this in a Zoom setting, if that is what you're looking to do. In some states, I believe that they're still, a little taken back, I guess, with everything going on and stuff like that. And some people don't necessarily want to meet with anyone. In fact, I was able to book 5 appointments today that were to be conducted via Zoom. 2 of them have already been closed, and meaning agents are already being paid for that. So I believe we have Jackie Bastidas in here who ran that appointment for me, as I wasn't available to do it just a little bit earlier. And it was it's pretty simple, guys. Nothing more than, please make sure that you guys are muting yourselves. Nothing more than just speaking with a client, someone who's looking for life insurance. And we'll go about that. We'll go over that here in a little bit. So let's get started here real quick, guys. My name again is Gio Lopez. I'm one of the sales managers here. I've been with the company for about 3 years now. Jermaine Clifford introduced me to Family First Life. I've known Jermaine for, we did the math the other day. I think it's about 16 years now. So, it's like a marriage now. So I told him I'm glad we're still together, So it's a good thing. It's a good friendship. I love him. I love Tanika, his family, his girls, his little boy now, Max, brand new baby boy. He's 2 months old. Just yesterday, he turned 2 months old. So really excited to be, in business with family. Really, it's pretty awesome. And we've also been able to help some close friends, to start their own business, to start their own agency and make some money right here. So really excited about all that. So let's go ahead and dive in real quick, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right, so make sure that you guys take some notes. Let's see if this works. All right, do you guys see my screen? Yes, anyone?
Yes, we see your beautiful baby.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Alrighty then, so let's look at this real quick. Alrighty, so we're gonna look into Family First Life, the Impact Agency. That is the one side. Hey guys, please make sure that you're muting yourself. Okay, please make sure that you're muting yourselves as you are logging in. Okay, perfect. So you guys are seeing the Family First, the Impact Agency page, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Help me out, someone. Perfect. Alrighty, good thing. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. So this is one page that you guys want to make sure that you save it on your home screen or bookmark it, however that's called. This is a page where you're gonna log in to several times a day as you're getting started, okay? So you can go in here and you can see, hold on a second, I just have to admit a few people in here. All right, very good. Okay, So you can click on who we are, and you're gonna have a video here from our CEO, President of Family First Life, Sean Mike. And then, you know, who we are, our mission, and our team, some of our sales managers in here. And that's Gabe Ross, that's myself there, Derek, Chris, Patricia, just to name a few, and then some additional links, you know, some pictures or some of our agents. So we're going to be focusing back on the main page, and we're going to dive into the knowledge library. Okay. A lot of you guys, as you guys are getting started, you guys want to find out, what is it that I need to know? What is it that I need to be able to, you know, go out and help clients? And so let's talk about contracting first. So here, we're gonna run through this page rather quickly tonight. Like I said, we're not gonna go over 9 o'clock. And so we're gonna go through this rather quickly. What I would recommend is that, again, make sure that you bookmark this page, and then either later tonight, tomorrow, whenever you have some time, make sure that you go through the entire knowledge library. Now, this may be a little bit overwhelming, guys, but just think that a doctor has to go to close to 12 years of schooling before they're able to open someone open. Okay, cut someone open, what I meant to say. Okay, and so training is a huge part of what we do, and we want to let you know, we want to set the expectations properly, because there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of unknowns at the beginning. And the only thing that I can recommend to you is, please be open-minded to learning. Please be open-minded to asking questions. Okay, understand that a lot of us don't come into this industry knowing everything. In fact, we come from different fields, different backgrounds, nothing to do with life insurance. And so remember that this is a new craft that needs to be learned. You know, all the old athletes, although they may have gotten to you know, pro teams, and they are already professional athletes, they still train every single day. You know, Michael Jordan, he didn't become, you know, the best basketball player, you know, of all times, just by sitting in the benches, right? He was training out there every single day. And so let's go ahead and dive into contracting real quick. So a lot of you guys already have seen this, and you guys have already gone through Assurance Bay or Sure LC contracting. One of the things that we like to mention too is that you want to bookmark this link right here, this link that says Sure LC. If I'm going a little too fast, don't worry, guys. This is going to be recorded. There's also another link in our Facebook page, which we're going to log into here in a few minutes. I'm actually skipping a lot of things, because I should have gone to the Facebook page first and show you guys a little bit of our culture and stuff like that. Let me go there real quick. So hold on here, and let's go to our Facebook page. Hopefully you guys have already liked our page and joined our page. A lot of you guys have already seen the activity that we have here. Keep in mind that September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. You know, there's going to be a lot of ads and a lot of posts about life insurance. And so definitely take advantage of this. Okay. This is a new post that Desiree recently just posted, and it's a new lead vendor that FFL now has available. And the culture here in our page, guys, is all positive things. Okay, we celebrate success, we celebrate all wins. And so we're also going to let you know of trainings coming on. This specific training is going to be in Atlanta. So those of you guys who are within driving distance to Atlanta next Monday, I would highly recommend that you guys make it into the office in Atlanta, since the CEO of Family First Life, Sean Mike, is going to be there, along with 2 board members, Nick Ayala and Dave Witcher, who are incredible individuals. They are pretty much nowadays multimillionaires, you know, by building an agency here in Family First Life. So it's pretty awesome. And then we have a few posts of some agents writing business today, like Kim Grant. She wrote, wow, this is, if I'm doing the math correctly here, this is about $7,300 in one home. Is that what I'm reading? Wow, that's awesome, Kim. Congratulations. And if I'm not mistaken, that was actually via Zoom, because she said that she was in New York and the client was in North Carolina, something like that. So Max was running business today in the field, seeing families face to face. In 1 hour, he wrote $1,400 on an older lead. So this is a 3-month-old internet lead. Nobody ever called her. Look at that. That's not surprising to me at all. So, and then he went on to another appointment and he wrote over $3,700 in one home. And there's maybe some traps that he got on the home, and he was able to overcome those. And so again, you can scroll down and there's some videos and some trainings that we're doing here, guys. Another important thing that I want to point out is if you go back to the top of the page and you click under more, no, I'm sorry, you click on this little arrow here, there is a link that says guide. I'm not sure, depending on the device that you are on, you should be able to see it differently. So in here, you're gonna log into guides and there's a bunch of links. So the recording of the previous new agent orientation is actually here under FFL Impact Agency New Agent Orientation. I hope that you guys can see that there. And then we have August week 2 issue pay numbers, and I'm gonna pull this page up real quick just so you can see. So this is just on the second week of August. Let me see if we have week number 3 here. I believe we do. We should have week number 3. Hold on a second, guys. Week 1, week 2. No, we don't have week 3. I want to show you guys the issue pay numbers for week number 3. Hold on one second. Let's take a look. How do I look at the pictures in here? Well, we're gonna go. Anyways, you guys can look, and the post is gonna be there for our week 3 issue paid numbers. I'm probably gonna have to scroll down a little bit on that. It's fine. But anyways, I kind of wanted to show you guys what our agents have been paid for the first 3 weeks of August. The final numbers for August should have been posted today, but they're not necessarily ready just yet. So let's go back to the impact agency. Is everybody with me? I just need to hear a yes or a no from somebody.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we are back into the knowledge library inside of the impact agency page. Okay, so we are under the contracting link. And again, this is the link that most of you guys should have gone through already. And so this link for Surance Bay, you guys definitely want to bookmark that as well, because the original link sent to you guys on the original contracting email is no longer active. Okay, so you're gonna get an error. So you want to make sure that you save this link right here. Or if you ever want to go back into SureLC or Surance Bay and you don't know how to, this is where you need to come back to and be able to get into it. Okay. Now here's another link for a help call with contracting. So if you guys ever hit a trap and you guys are a hurdle that you're not able to go through, please make sure that you schedule a call. First, what I would recommend is that you reach out to your manager, whoever is helping you. And then if they're not able to help you or you guys are not able to move forward, you go ahead and schedule a contracting help call here. Okay, perfect. So just go through all this. There's a different videos on how to edit your agent profile in HCMS. HCMS is our communication platform. And that is the platform that after you go through the first initial contracting link, you're gonna be going into HCMS pretty often because you need to update all your information as you're getting your contracting numbers with all the carriers. Don't worry, guys. I know that I'm going a little too fast and this may be a little over your head, but again, all of this is gonna make sense as you go through the process. And this is also recorded, so you can always go back to it, okay? Let's go through compensation guides real quickly. That's the next link here. So under compensations, you guys are going to see here, and I'm going to click on this image so we can pull it up here, as a lot of you guys know and have seen this before, making a decision to start here with Family First Life. Our contract, the compensation contract, starts at 90%. For the most part, all of our new agents are starting above 100% commission, which is a great thing. And I get asked, why do you guys do that? Well, it's really simple, guys. We want to make sure that everybody wins and that everybody wins at a higher level. And so we give the new agent an opportunity to make the most money as soon as possible. We're not here to make money off of anyone. We are here to make sure that you guys can make money. The name of our agency says it all, Family First Life. And it's family first. Whose family? Your family first. The client's family first, our family first. And so, and the reason why we're all looking to do something different is because, we have goals, we have needs. There are things that we want to accomplish, individually for us, for our family. And so, but anyways, this is a way that Family First Life would like to help out, on that end. And so we start agents at a high comp, and you can move on, move forward, move up in the compensation grid here personally as a producer. If you write 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 as an individual, you can get to 130% commission. And then as a agency, you can scale that as well. Okay, so it's pretty exciting to know that you can do this on your own or that you can do this as a team. Okay, so we'll go back, and on the left here, you guys see the different badges, I guess, that as a producer you can earn. 15,000 issue paid, you're a silver producer. Moving on to 20,000 as a gold producer, 30,000 platinum, 40,000 diamond, 50,000 sapphire producer, and so on and so forth. So underneath that, you guys are going to see here the carrier compensation guide, and I'm going to click on that real quickly. I want you guys to make sure that you can save that link, and I think I have to open it in a new tab to be able to bring it up. Yep. So I'm gonna let me see, where is it? Contracting guideline. There we go. Perfect. Right here. As you're getting contracted, whichever compensation you start with Family First Life, you have to make sure that you go through the each one of the carriers and verify that your contract with that carrier is correct. And what I will say is that as you're getting your welcoming emails from all the carriers, what I recommend to every single agent is that you please give them a call, get familiar with them, save their number in your contacts, have that available. Save the quoting links, save their portals, the back office links to your desktop, to the home on your tablet or whatever you're using. And before you go into your client's home, please make sure that you go through these links. Okay, your first appointment is not the place to start figuring out, what your username, what's your password for this one carrier or for Mutual of Omaha, or you can be trying to figure it out, how to get into AIG portal at your client's house. You have to prepare beforehand. Okay. And so part of that preparation, it's logging into this document right here and make sure and verifying that your compensation is correct. So for example, if you are starting a contract at 100%, you want to make sure and call each carrier and double check. So for example, we're looking at Americo, and you call them and you go, hey, Mr. Americo, I just got contracted with you guys. I just got my agent number. I need to make sure that my contract is correct. For the for the CBO or HMS 125 product, I should be at 100%. Is that correct? Yes. And for the Eagle Premier product, I should be at a 95%. Is that correct? Yes. And so on and so forth with each one of the carriers. So and then you moving on here to different bonuses that we'll get. And this is actually a new bonus program that just came out this year. And so if you issue pay 300,000 in issue paid business, you're going to receive a $3,000 bonus. Several of our managers receive a bonus this year, and there's going to be a bunch of our managers that are going to be receiving a bonus in February in our convention that is going to be in Miami. So make sure that you guys are setting that in your calendars as well. Okay, so this is let's see, a little guide for you guys to book some appointments and kind of like just keep track of the number of appointments, the total sales that you've made, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's move on to the training station. Today is one of the weekly trainings that we have, and so on Mondays and Thursdays, both days, we have live dials on Zoom. Please make sure that you log into these live dials. As a new agent, it's crucial for you guys to learn from everyone and anybody really that is willing to share their knowledge with you guys. The good thing about Family First Life is that we don't necessarily hold anything back. We like to share everything with everyone. And so we really are literally dialing our leads live on Zoom. So we're booking our appointments live on Zoom. So you guys get to hear from top producers, and you guys get to hear, how they overcome objections, how they overcome certain things, how they don't say certain things, the way that they respond, the way that they react to our clients, the leads that we're dialing. So it's a really good opportunity for you guys to learn how to dial. Okay, and then on Mondays we have our weekly training at 2 p.m. and we usually go through updates, different things coming out for that specific week. We go through issue paid numbers, and we like to highlight, new agents who are making money. We like to ask some questions, and then we usually have a top producer teaching and, training on how to help us get to that level. Okay, all of us. So it's a really good opportunity for you also to be around good training. So today, Thursdays, again, we have the live dials from 8 to 12, and then today at 8 p.m. we have the new agent orientation. Now on Friday, this is one of my favorite trainings. At 11 a.m. we have the next level live training, and this is going to be posted on the Impact Facebook page as well as the Family First Life Facebook page. Okay, so this is a weekly training that we get, and usually anyone writing over $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in issue pay business per month is going to be training on some of the stuff that they've done in that week, and how they have been able to accomplish what they have accomplished, whether it be on the personal level or on the agency level. If some of you guys are looking to hire and start an agency, that is the place to be. So now those trainings are recorded usually, and they get posted right away on Facebook. If you're not able to listen to it live, you can always go back to the Facebook page and listen to it later. I always recommend that you listen to it live, just because you're getting the information fresh. I know that there's been instances that I've heard a training, and so that's at 11, right? And then my next appointment is at 12. And I'm using what I just heard on that training at 11 in the home. And that has helped me close that sale. So it's a really good opportunity, again, to just be around training. So I hope that you guys are catching the trend here, that training is a huge part of what we do. Okay, so at the beginning, and I will tell you, I was the first one to say it. In fact, I remember when I was getting started, even my wife will be like, you know, you're training again, another video, you know, and it's like, hey, this is a new craft that needs to be learned. And if I want to be successful at this, and if I want to do good things in here, I have to train just like a professional athlete, right? So there are different Zoom. Well, obviously the link for the Zoom meeting is there as well, and then the link to our Facebook page. Okay. What else? Which we already went through the Facebook page. And then we're gonna move on to phone script videos. All right. One of our favorite videos is there. Some of the top producers, sales managers in the Impact Agency are there. Chris Merced, myself, Derek Dressler, and Jermaine Clifford. We were we were training on some of our phone scripts there. One of my favorite speakers, it is Dominic Rogers, which is the second video here. Please make sure that you listen to that. You guys are gonna get a lot of really good information on that video. And then Erica Haynes on some of the instant internet live leads, phone script, and in-home tips. Make sure that you listen to that. Now, don't limit yourself to just these videos right here, okay? When you log into YouTube and you click on any one of the videos, YouTube usually recommends videos alike or from the same topic and stuff like that. So make sure that you go through everything. Again, you know, just make sure that you're willing to learn, because there's a lot to learn. There's a couple of videos in here. In-home presentation. Man, I'm telling you, this 8 steps to final expense is probably one of the best videos that I've ever listened to. Please make sure that you listen to that. And then you have final expense in-home training featuring Millie Persina, who is a Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame means that they've written $400,000 in a year and above. And then you have the in-home clinic with Stephen Yee. Stephen Yee is an agency owner, and his agency is doing over $1 million, soon to be soon to be acquired by Integrity Marketing Group, which is a pretty cool thing. So if we move down here, guys, we're gonna look at several YouTube channels that we're recommending. Obviously, we're going to be biased, and we're going to recommend to you the Impact Agency YouTube channel. And then we're going to recommend to you the Family First Live YouTube channel. And then one of the fastest growing agencies in the nation right now, it's Family First Live USA YouTube channel. They actually have videos coming out every 2 days, which is pretty amazing. Again, a lot of training here, so you're not gonna get bored, I tell you that. Let's go ahead and move on to the lead station real quickly. This is a video here from our leads liaison, Sasha Alba. Please make sure that you go, excuse me, guys. Please make sure that you go through this video. This will take you through the CRM, okay? And I'm gonna get on the CRM real quick just to show you guys how the CRM looks. Once you log into the CRM, make sure that you guys have access to this. In fact, what you're gonna do after tonight is you are gonna inquire about a mentor call, okay? Some of you guys have already scheduled a mentor call. Anna, you and I, we have a mentor call tomorrow at 1 p.m. And we're gonna go into specific details on what's gonna be a good game plan for leads and schedule, and how to help you get up and running right away. All right. So once you guys have access to the CRM, this is where you want to go into buying your leads. So we logged in, we went into CRM, and now we're looking into ordering leads, and you're gonna click on buy cherry pick leads. So I heard some people in Tennessee. Tell me a county in Tennessee, guys, please.
Shelby.
Shelby County.
Yes.
Okay, where is that county? Is it east, west, middle?
West. Right there, that
West.
dot west on the bottom, right there, at the very bottom left.
Where it says Memphis, Tennessee?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look. So that's Memphis, Tennessee. So if we're looking at Memphis, Tennessee leads right now, oh, got it. That's Shelby County. Yes. Oh my goodness, you have 181 instant internet live leads. Those are some of the best leads that we have right now. There, you guys are gonna. So these are internet leads, right? And it says it right here. So we click on it, and it says fresh internet lead that leads that are updated into the CRM in real time. So these are individuals that are filling out a form online and inquiring about life insurance. So I'm going to make a little parenthesis here real quick, guys, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the mindset behind the internet live leads quickly, okay? And I want you guys to interact here with me real quick. So when you guys go into the mall, right, whether you're buying shoes, makeup, clothes, you know, a purse, whatever it is, right? What's the first thing that you tell the teller when they come and say, hey, good morning, can I help you with something? What's the first thing that y'all say?
I'm just looking.
I'm just looking, right? That's exactly what everyone says. I hate, me personally, I really, really dislike talking to a teller. And you can ask my wife. In fact, just the other day, quick story, we were looking for a bedroom set. We go into the city furniture, you know, the sales guy, you know, they just grab you as soon as you walk in, and it's like, hey, who, you know, I'm your sales guy. I'm gonna help you, you know, buy everything in the store, right? I'm like, hey, I'm just looking. This is what I need. Where can I find them? So he's like, oh, they're over there, and then you can do this, you know, do that, and then just don't forget, always I'm here, you know, talk to me. So anyways, we walk around the floor, and the guy was literally chasing like a hawk. Every aisle he was there, every aisle he was there. So towards the end, we started playing this little game that we were trying to get rid of him, right? So we went through the back, and we lost him for a little bit, but you know, funny enough, and that's just how the sales guys are, right? He was there, you know, when we were walking out, and I'm like, hey man, nothing that we like, you know, we're just gonna leave. So anyways, I tell you this because the mentality behind, you know, our clients is that they just don't want to be sold. They're people just like you and I. You know, they're not better than us. They're not, you know, worse than us. They're just regular people. They're people who want to protect their families in case, you know, they die, and but they also don't want to be sold. So there are ways to interact with our clientele, okay? And you just have to be open-minded and understand that they also don't want to be helped right away. They don't want to be sold, okay? And you are that stranger, for lack of a better word, that is calling them and helping them with life insurance. That's the majority. Now you're always gonna find, and these are the people that you're looking for. I was dialing today, and I was getting a little beat up on the phone, and I was just moving on, you know, after a while, because I'm looking for the ones that says, yes, that was me. Yes, that's my date of birth. It's for me and my spouse. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, that's my address. You can park in the driveway. You're gonna make a left on, you know, on Main Street, then you're gonna make another left, you know, on the little alley there, and we're the last house on the left. Those are the people that you're looking for. So regardless of whatever you need to do, or the amount of calls that you need to make until you get to that, you know, person, that's what's gonna take. That's what it takes. Okay. So I just wanted to say that real quickly, guys. So anyways, we're gonna move on to the next type of leads here. We have new internet live leads. These leads consist of customers that requested a quote for term or whole life insurance. These are already discounted so much that we do not accept lead credits. So these are $9. And again, we can move down to 1 month and 3 month old. Remember, Max just made a sale today out of a 3 month old lead, $1,900. So out of a $3 lead, okay, and I don't know why this is moving. Anyways, but that says $3 if you catched it. Out of a $3 lead, Max just made $1,900. These leads are overlooked. As you can see, there's a ton amount of those leads in Shelby County. And I usually recommend, and please make sure that you speak with your manager about this, but what I usually recommend, because we need to practice and because we need to get really good on the phone, 3 things that you want to get good at, guys. Number 1, get really good at buying leads. Number 2, get really, really good on the phone. Okay. And number 3, get really, really good at training. We already determined the trend, right? Training is a good thing. And so those are the 3 things that you want to get good at. So how do you get good on the phones? By practicing. Okay. So how do you start and how do you practice? I highly recommend that you start on the 1 and 3 month old leads. Okay. That's just my my thought process and my goal. And as you can see, there's money to be made on those leads. So on the middle column, you guys are going to see the mailer pieces. These are mortgage protection leads. Where happened? Where did it go? All right, there you go. These are mortgage protection leads. And this is a piece of mail that was mailed out, and is a 3-month-old lead. For the most part, again, this second chance lead, just like Max mentioned, they are not being contacted. They're just not being called at all. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Now, once you purchase the leads, you're gonna go into manage leads and then go to search. Again, you're gonna have a whole video on this. Sasha is gonna walk you through the entirety of the CRM. Okay, and then this is your CRM. These are leads that were purchased by myself, and I dialed them today. So I'm gonna move on quickly, guys. Again, real quick, we have about 15 minutes to go. And then I'm gonna go back to the Impact Agency Knowledge Library. Work spots is really, really important. So you saw the leads, right, that we were just looking at in the CRM. Today, we received an email that if you type in a review, and I want to make sure that I read this properly. Hold on a second. Let me look at it real quick. So the email says, if you type in a review on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, you will get a one-time 25% off on all internet leads. Okay. Now, WorkSpots, real quick, it's an office sharing platform. Okay. This will allow you to have access to a local office. This will allow you to reserve a desk at that local office and use their internet, use their printer, use their amenities, use their coffee, cafeteria, their lunchroom. That is going to allow you to plug into trainings. Okay. And it's it has a monthly fee of $99. However, okay, now remember, in what we do, we need leads, right? Where do we get the leads from? From the CRM, right? We just recommended to use all internet leads, correct? So let's just, for an example, let's say that in your first order of leads, which we recommend to be anywhere between $500 and $1,000, okay? So let's call it $1,000. You're gonna place an order of $1,000. With this 25% off, okay, that WorkSpots is offering, you're gonna be saving $250 out of that $1,000 lead. So in essence, your monthly fee for WorkSpots is already paid. If you don't sign into WorkSpots, you still have to buy the leads, but you wouldn't have the 25% discount. And that 25% is after we got a 30% between Thursday and Sunday, Friday and Sunday, actually. We had a 30% off on all internet live leads. And then prior to that, like a week before that, we had a 50% off on all internet leads. So I say all that to say your membership through WorkSpots is gonna be paid through the discounts alone. Okay, perfect. And it's a really, really cool. So some of you guys, I heard that you were traveling and things like that. It allows you also to plug into any local office. So like, for example, someone in Tennessee are looking to visit family in Georgia and they want to work while they're visiting the family, you can plug into that local office in Atlanta, for example, and then, you know, make your phone calls, you know, have a designated spot to make your phone calls, a desk. You can plug into the training there with Jermaine Clifford and the top producers out there. And the same thing, you know, if you're coming down to Florida, you can plug into our office in West Palm Beach, have a designated desk, you know, join training and stuff like that. So just as an example, make sure that you download the Workplace app. There's the link right there. And then some additional videos on leads, and more leads with Andrew Taylor. And then the other one is how to net $100,000 using instant internet live leads. Okay, so let's move on to on the phone real quickly. I'll go back to Zoom. I'm not really sure if there's any questions in there. Let me log back in there real quickly. Let's see if there's any questions. I'm able to navigate. Oh, look at you guys. You guys are there. That's awesome. Good thing. All righty. Let's see. Chat. Will the recording be available somewhere? Yes, ma'am. The recording will be available in our Facebook chat. And again, under the guide section of our Facebook page. Okay, so last week training, which was better than today, it's recorded there and you can listen to that as well. Okay, and then Jackie's reminding us of a conference that we have, yes, on September the 30th here in our Boca office. Okay, and this is in Florida. So if you guys are within honestly, and this is just me, right, if you guys are within 4 or 5 hours drive to Boca, we'll highly recommend that you guys make it to September the 30th. Just like if you are 5 hours driving from Atlanta on Monday, the September the 6th, please make sure that you make it. Believe me, you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it. Okay, so let's go back to the impact page real quickly. On the phone, right? That's where we are. Perfect. So the first link right here is a dial tracker. This is really important for all of you guys. So this is gonna help you track your dials, for lack of a better word, right? So this is gonna help you see how you're performing as an independent agent, okay, on your dial day. So the idea is for you to complete this dial tracker in a dial day. Okay, now here's the thing. If you, and this is again, this is just me, okay, if you get 50 no's, if you focus on getting to 50 no's, I can guarantee you, again, if you are training, if you are getting good on the phones, okay, if you're practicing, once you get 50 no's, I can guarantee you that you'll have anywhere between 12 and 15 appointments booked. Okay, so definitely keep track of this. I get a few, you know, newer agents that have gotten the questions, and then they go, man, I've been dialing all day and I haven't gotten any appointments, right? And then I go, hey, how many dials did you make? Well, some of them they don't know. And then some of them go, well, I only made 50 dials, right? Well, here's the thing, guys. Unfortunately, we cannot determine how your dial day went with 50 dials. That means that even if you just dial one time, you only dial 50 leads. So out of those, I'm going to ask you, how many people did you actually talk to? Because you're probably not going to get 50 answers on 50 dials. Okay, so it goes you know, beyond that. So this is a really good guide, and make sure that you guys have that. Now, as far as phone scripts is concerned, a lot of you guys are going to have questions on phone scripts. So let's look at the phone scripts. Click on that link, phone scripts, and you guys are going to see a variety of phone scripts here. So you have a final expense lead, and I'm not going to click on every single one of them, guys. Please make sure that you do this on your own. This is there is internet live leads in here. Phone script, there is a mortgage protection MP phone script. That's a mortgage protection phone script. So make sure that you guys look at that. What I recommend, some of the new agents usually have that printed, and then they keep that next to them as they're dialing, right? And then as you're getting used to the phone script. And I'll tell you this about the phone script. You don't want to sound like a robot. The phone script is just a guide. It's like a little check mark that you're gonna have as you're dialing to make sure that you keep yourself in with full control of the call. Okay. And we'll get to this right as we are helping you train and as we're helping you on your first dial day. You're also gonna get a lot of really good training and really good practice, somebody else's practice, right? When you log into your phones, when you log into the live dials on Mondays and Thursdays. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then we have Jermaine's Internet Live phone script there. Please make sure that you download that and you read through all that. And then we have a couple of videos, okay, that are going to talk to you about how to dial Internet Live leads, the tonality. That video right there, again, Dominic Rogers, he talks about, excuse me, guys, the tonality that you need to have on the phone every time that you dial. Okay, so let's move forward real quick. Let's go to product guide. Three different types of products that we deal with here at Family First Life. It is all simplified issue. We have whole life, term, and IULs. I get this question a lot. So how do you determine which product to sell each client? Well, we don't determine that on the phone call, and we don't determine that before you go into the home, right? Sometimes I hear some agents that are like, hey, I'm just trying this different, product. What do you think? This client is, this age, and, what product do you think is going to be the best thing for them? So my first question to them is, what kind of medications are they on? And they go, well, I haven't gone to the appointment yet. I don't know. And then I go, well, let's determine that once we go into the appointment and we go into the client worksheet, okay, which we're going to talk about that here in the in-home process. Okay, so don't get ahead of yourselves, guys. This is not hard. It really isn't. You don't need to know everything about life insurance. You really don't. You're gonna, as you're training, again, those who and I'm just gonna say it, so those who ask a lot of questions about product and I want to know everything and I need to know what to say, I'm ventured to say that you guys are not training enough, because all the FFL videos and all the FFL training and everything that we have been able to accomplish, we like to keep it very, very simple. And I like to say this jokingly, if it was that complicated, and if it wasn't this simple, I wouldn't be doing it. Believe me, I wouldn't be doing it. Okay. So I'm nothing special, guys. I like to keep my life very, very simple. In fact, sometimes way too simple, which sometimes I kind of like tend to forget to track certain things, and I'm getting better at it, right? But I like to keep it that simple, right? So this is what it is. So as far as paper applications, this process, the contracting process, guys, is going to take a little while. Okay, in some cases between 3 and 4 weeks. What we recommend, and please, 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 please make a note of this. After you send in your contracts and you don't hear from the carrier within a week and a half, 2 weeks, you need to give them a call. How? You're gonna click on this link that says please no, not that one, insurance carrier contact list. Okay, it's gonna populate this page right here with all the carriers links, phone numbers, and everything else. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna call them and say, Mr. Americo, I've submitted my contract about a week and a half ago. I haven't heard from you. What's going on with my contract, right? A lot nicer than that, right? But in essence, that's what you're gonna ask. Now, while you wait for contracts and writing numbers, are people leaving and just joining back in? Because we're almost done, you guys. This was supposed to be at 8 o'clock. All righty. So the contracting process is going to take a little while, and so the idea is for you guys to start seeing clients as soon as possible. So chances are that you're going to have to go into the field with paper applications. Your manager is going to walk you through every single step on this, on that mentor call. So again, remember guys, the first thing that you're going to do after this meeting is over, you want to contact the manager that you're working with, and they're gonna walk you through, you're gonna schedule a mentor call with them, okay? And they're gonna walk you through everything that you need to know. So now these are clickable links, all right? So make sure that if you wanna know about the product, the company, I get some agents that go, hey, and do you know about this specific product and how this works, and how it creates cash value and all this stuff? Remember, guys, those questions for me are just way over my head. I'm very simple. What I tell my clients is, this is a life insurance. You die, your family gets paid. This is a life insurance. If you qualify, you get sick, you get paid. This is a life insurance. If you don't die, you don't get sick, you get your money back. Obviously, if you qualify for it, right? That's how simple it is for me. How the product works and what it does, and pay up options and all that kind of stuff, I have no clue. Forgive me, but that's as simple as I want to keep it, right? So if you want to find all that information, call the carrier. They know everything about the product, and they are the best people to tell you about each one of the products, as well as ask them to send you leave behind material, brochures for your clients and all that kind of stuff. Okay, they'll mail it to you for free. So make sure that you ask for all that. And then some additional training videos and resources, like a tablet setup for those of you guys who are using an iPad or a tablet. Team Samsung out there, I love y'all. Field documents, all the documents that you would need on the field. And again, your manager is going to help you with all this. Another link in there, field ready. Again, guys, please make sure that you go through all these links before you go into the in the home. So now in the home, real quickly, as we're wrapping this up, what you want to do is, in the home, these are just a few steps in here. What it takes to run through an appointment, how to use your helpline. Okay, so in the home, you want to make sure that you set a structure. My structure real quickly goes, hey, Bob and Mary, so you're looking for life insurance, huh? Got it. What got you looking into life insurance? Well, we're getting older. We don't have any type of life insurance, and if they go, well, we're just looking, then I go, perfect. Well, most of our clients are either curious about life insurance because they don't have any, they have some, but it's just not enough, or they want to leave a legacy behind. Which one are you? And they go, well, we don't have any. Perfect. So somebody recently died, a friend, family member that you guys know recently died. And then they go, yeah, so-and-so died. And then I go, hey, how was that? Was it pretty heavy on the family? And then they tell you, right? You ask questions. Hey, Bob, I'm going to put you on the spot. Mary, Bob died this morning. I came a day too late. What financial position are you in? And then she tells me the same thing for Bob. Mary died this morning, Bob. What kind of financial position are you in? So they're going to tell you, okay? So you gather all that information. You go, great. Now I know the reason that I'm here. Hey, guys, these are my credentials. These are the companies that I represent. My job here today is to make sure that I ask enough questions and to be able to find the best option for you. I'm going to ask personal, financial, and medical questions. At that point, we'll be able to see which company is going to be the best fit for you. Unfortunately, Bob, Mary, I can't give you the approval. We'll have to submit an application today. In that application, and I put my 2 fingers on the table and I said, we're going to fill out an application today. In that application, Bob, Mary, they're going to ask you 3 things: your name, social security number, and the bank and the routing information from where they're going to get the premiums from on a monthly basis out of a checking or savings account. If you are approved, you have one of those checking accounts, right? Or savings accounts, Bob, Mary? Yeah, perfect. All right, guys, good thing. So can I ask you the questions? And I shake my head yes, and I start the client worksheet. So the client worksheet is right here. And you guys need to get very, very familiar with this client worksheet as well as the underwriting guides, okay? This client worksheet, guys, needs to be filled out in its entirety before you call the helpline, okay? It is very, very detailed and specific as the questions that you need to ask. Before you call the helpline, that client worksheet needs to be filled out, because when I call the helpline, I'm gonna go, Bob, Mary, I think I already have an idea on what's gonna be the best fit for you. I always like to call the office and find out and make sure that what I'm thinking is the best option for you. And then I call the helpline. Let's say that Gabe answers the phone, and then I go, hey, Gabe, do you have a minute? Hey, Gabe, this is Gio. I'm here with Bob and Mary. Bob and Mary at 67. You know, blah, 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 blah. And then I go through the entire client worksheet, and then I go, what do you think is the best option for them? And then Gabe goes, Eagle Premier, you know, and you can go, you know, the top coverage, $30,000 for them, and that's going to be the best option for them. Now, when you call the helpline, guys, also understand that the managers answering the call are managers who are writing business. They're out there seeing clients just like you. So make sure that you keep it short, sweet, direct, and very detailed. Okay. I'm going to run very quickly here. Make sure that you guys have print out or saved, I should say, the underwriting grid sheets, because you're going to have to make sure that you complete the client worksheet, you review the final expense or term grid sheet, and it will tell you exactly what, and let's go ahead and click on it real quick. It'll tell you what's going to be the best option, let's say, for your final expense client who has had cancer in the last 2 years. So if you scroll down to cancer, and if you look at the top of the sheet, right, you have all the different carriers. And if you look at cancer at the bottom left, for example, with Mutual of Omaha, which is MU, if it's been less than 2 years and is metastatic or reoccurring, it's declined. But if it's been within 2 to 4 years, it's graded. And if it's been over 4 years, it's allowed. So they're going to be approved. So you already know and have an idea on what option is going to be for that cancer client. I hope that this makes sense, guys. And again, I'm going really quickly because you have a lot of homework to do, and it is to make sure that you go through this entire knowledge library. You also have the carrier sites in there, just like on the other links that you can click on the names, some other specific links in here. And then lastly, we have the hiring station for some of you guys that are looking to build an agency. This 5-minute video with Sean Mike, it's pretty much a quick 5-minute overview on what Family First Life is. So if you have someone who's interested in doing this or joining Family First Life, go ahead and grab that YouTube video, share the link with them, and have them give you a call as soon as they're done with the video and see if they have any questions. Now, some of you guys may say, well, I don't want to hire until I know everything or until I start. That was one of the biggest mistakes that I made. I'm not telling you that you're going to make the biggest mistake of your life, but I would tell you that that was the biggest mistake that I made by not talking to people as soon as I started my agency. And that has hurt me a whole lot, and I've paid for it, but I'm talking to everyone as we speak. And you can look into my Instagram and my Facebook page. I've posted a lot of stuff today. So as we speak, I got a message from a friend, and it says, I'm interested, but totally part-time since I'm taking care of my aunt. That's all it says. So guess what we're going to do? I'm going to go ahead and grab this video. I'm going to send it to her. And then based on that, she's either going to get started or find out that this may not be for her. And I'm totally fine either way. Okay. And then there's a business overview that is being shared on Facebook. This is also a link that you can send it to your prospect or the friend or the family member who's looking to join Family First Life. Okay. There's a different onboarding links in here that you also want to click on. Please make sure that you click on those at your leisure. to make sure that you know exactly what to do and what to say when you are sharing the opportunity for people. So we still have 15 participants, and I think that that is awesome. Nobody dropped out. Let's see. Ruth, you are very attentive there. I see that you're taking notes and everything. Awesome. Just like you were on Monday at the office. I appreciate you. Miss Kim, you're there too. Perfect. Yeah, my hair, your hair looks way better than mine. Look at this. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So perfect, you guys. I know that we went quickly. We actually have a managers meeting here. And so I wanted to make sure that we finish on time. So thank you all for bearing with me. Again, I went very quick, but remember that knowledge library isn't going anywhere. And it is a link that you want to make sure that you go into it. As you're getting started, really, I would highly recommend that you go into it several times a day, okay? Remember, we are becoming a professional athlete, and you're not gonna be the started 5, okay, unless you train hard, okay. Now after you train and all that kind of stuff, and even as you, if you start, right, if you're part of the starting 5, you're, and I'm talking about basketball, right? So if you are already part of the starting 5, you still have to train, because you know that you just want to make sure that you stay as good as you are, okay. So believe me, all the top producers are still trained every single day. So let's see, is there any questions in the chat? I don't see any questions. I think that we did pretty good. Alrighty, so let's recap real quick, guys. So after tonight, what's gonna happen? 2 things, right? Make sure that you go into Family First Life, the Impact Agency, okay. Oh, and then there's another thing that I need to share here on the chat. Hold on one second. I'm gonna log in here real quick, and I need to share something with you guys. Bear with me one moment, guys. One moment. I need to log in here. Perfect. All right. I need to share a link with you guys real quick, please. All of you guys who were participating today, and I should have said this earlier and before, but you guys need to please fill out this form that I'm dropping on the chat. Please copy it. I just dropped that on the chat real quick. Do you guys see it? Yeah, shake your head if you do, please. Yes, it was a link that I just dropped in there. So please make sure that you fill out that form before the end of the night, okay? So we know exactly where you are and exactly how we need to help you all to move forward in the contracting process, okay? So do that first. Number 2, you want to make sure that you bookmark the Impact Agency page, all right, where the knowledge library is. And then number 3, you want to make sure that you can schedule a mentor call with your manager, okay? Aside from that, guys, I believe that that is all. Please make sure that you jump into our training. Tomorrow is actually the TNL training, the Next Level Life, and that's going to be good. So Gigi pregunta para los que somos nuevos, estos entrenamientos los jueves, ¿hasta cuándo serán? So that's a good question. So Camila's question was that, so for those of us who are new, this training at 8 o'clock on Thursdays, how long are they for? I recommend even to seasoned agents, to agents that have been in the field already for like even a year, 2-3 years, like myself. I love joining this training because it just reminds us, it helps us remember the very simple things that we need to remember as we're growing, and to be able to help new agents get started quickly as well. So as many times as you can log into this training, I highly recommend that you're able to do that. Okay, perfect, guys. So real quickly, if you don't mind, exit. Well, I'll just go ahead and end this, and then we'll start another one. So Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you guys later. Give me a call if you all need me, okay? All right, bye.